What's going on, everybody? This is the Signal 27 Talk Radio Show. We are in the house. Joseph, let me get you to scoot over a little bit so they can see you. There you go.
I'm going to get in your lap or something?
No, because we got a second camera. Just go ahead and wave to him. Oh. Bam. You about to show up in a minute. There you go.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, can't say you sexy because that'll make me different. Okay, we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Because I kind of got dry mouth. I got these hot new Tic Tacs in my mouth, man, and they are atrocious. But they keep my breath smelling good since we're in so close proximity of one another. I don't want to kill nobody. You feel me? You want one too? Do you? Yeah. Go ahead. Y'all can go ahead and share them. Go ahead. But listen, I want to go ahead and allow everybody to introduce themselves. I want the panel to go ahead and say what they got to say. Starting from my far left, who got the Tic Tacs in his hand. What's going on? What's your name? What you do?
What up? What up? I'm Joseph Talbert. I own a few companies. I'm a speaker and a teacher. I guess that's about it.
That's it. And you?
I'm Jen Weeks, stand-up comedian. I sing a little bit. I do plays.
Everybody humble in this one.
Yeah. I seen her sing too. She really downplaying herself. And to my right.
My name is Osric Cooley. I'm a comedian, stripper, pastor, father.
Yo, a stripper and a pastor.
At the same building.
Yo.
The same building. Just depends on what night you show up.
In the same building.
Praise the Lord. Amen.
In the name of Jesus. All right, listen, right. What I want to do now, I got a kind of different format. I want people to kind of get the chance to get to know us. So I'm trying to put together a question. I put together a question so that, that let people know that we are people. We are human. So and the question is what is your favorite cartoon growing up? What was it? And why? You know what I mean? Because I know mine.
I'm thinking.
You thinking?
I got to think out loud, so go ahead.
Sorry, them power mints done through me.
Yeah, and they strong.
My soul is refreshed.
Yeah, you only can take 2 of them, or you might not live to tell nobody else.
I said, don't do
Yeah,
that.
you want one? You want?
I take one of those.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want to be the only one here with the stinking bro.
You want to know why? I like the Smurfs. That was my show.
Yo, I got a tale to tell about the Smurfs.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody knows Smurfette was the whole other group. I'm just saying.
Okay, where she came from? And
Right.
like, why?
Papa Smurf was out there.
Didn't they make Smurfette? I thought they made her.
Because of a
She didn't
Gargamel,
exist
right?
at first, and Gargamel had something going on, and they made Smurfette. I thought.
Oh, okay. So that means that the Smurfs.
So technically, Smurfette could really be
I was a
transgender.
cartoon.
We ain't been on 5 minutes.
I'm just saying, she might have started as Smurf and ended up being Smurfette. You know what I'm saying? So she the first transgender Smurf is what I'm saying to you. That was progressive. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because there was a room full of. There was nothing but men on that show. You know what I'm saying?
So one of them put a wig on. They call it Smurfette. Bam.
Yep.
It could have been.
See, we don't talk on the history. Didn't even know.
And yep, blue boobies all over the place. Okay, anyway. All right, what's up, Joseph?
I still like cartoons, so it's hard to. I watch cartoons on a regular basis.
Okay.
Today. So it's hard to say, but I used to like Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, okay. Yo, that was like we're getting ready to take over the world, Pinky.
Yeah, and I don't know. That's why I liked it though. They was always trying to do something massive, man.
But they were mice, right? Or they was rats, right?
They was mice, rats. Depending on where you live in the hood, they was rats. You
Oh, okay.
Nice neighborhood, they was mice.
You was Chinese, they were food. And
I think mine was Tom and Jerry, man. Believe it or not,
good one.
because they never talked, but it was funny.
Yeah.
And then the one maid with the black lady with the big old thick feet. You know what I'm saying? They just showed her feet. They never show her face.
Yeah.
Every now and again, she would be humming and stuff.
Okay.
And that reminded me of my great grandmama. So, I like that was my great grandmama right there in Tom and Jerry.
I didn't realize how racist Tom and Jerry was with that.
Very.
I didn't know.
Yeah. And all she did was hum, you know what I'm saying? But it was kind of cool because they just pretended to dislike each other. They just coexisted.
But Tom did talk. He never talked. He used to sing sometimes.
Oh yeah, then they would sing those like old blues.
Yes, to the
yeah.
I'm really knowing the history right now. He is a cartoon connoisseur.
I like cartoons. Like real people crazy. Cartoons is like they supposed to be crazy. So
right.
But hey,
well, at least we discovered that Smurfette is a transgender. So I feel enlightened right now. I mean, we just broke a story to the world.
Yeah, y'all hear that, right? You hear it? Right here on Super 27. Smurfette was a transgender. Yeah, and her name was I don't know what her man name was.
Right.
But as long as she ain't going to the mall trying to tell Papa Smurf that he ain't gonna work that job no more. Y'all seen it on MT? Y'all didn't?
no.
Oh, okay. On Media Takeout, the transgender walked into her or his boyfriend's job. Right, he was trying to get and got him fired because he was transgender. Like he was gay. You need to learn how to be gay and all of this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Kano, you can sit over here, man.
Come on,
You can sit right over there. Yeah.
How y'all doing, man?
Chilling.
Water, be careful.
Can I go around and hug everybody?
No, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Right.
Get on there.
Have a link.
I didn't wipe my face, man. I thought I was gonna give me a wet real quick. Real quick.
Good day now.
Miss Reese, I see you here, baby.
Hi.
You know I love you. You know I love you.
He's still wiping the cold from his eye, and I got it all on camera, yo. Go ahead and get it, yo. Well, right now we're just talking about our favorite cartoon right now. Just trying to, we have to get to know us stage. And one of my favorite cartoons, and it still is Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball. Yeah. I like Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball GT.
All that
Naruto. Yeah, I saw all of Naruto.
How old are you, Libra?
I'm 37, man.
Now you're a dragon. You can't be a Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, I think, was 1985.
Yeah, that's the first one. Yeah,
I was already grown in 1985, so
you know my favorite cartoon, man.
Yeah, I was already grown. Yeah, I was voting in 85.
You got some gray in his beard. I know it.
Okay, I'm lying a little bit, but still.
But I mean, the gray, you put yourself out there with the gray and the beard.
I graduated in 90.
I never proof.
I'm a grown man.
My thing is, my favorite cartoon. Remember, Animaniacs.
No, that was it.
Yeah, Pinky in the Brain.
See,
that's his show.
And
Animaniacs was.
Now you know the regular stuff that people say is
The brain of the light skin.
He said,
classical. That don't take no thought. But you got Pinky in the Brain. You got Darkwing Duck.
yeah,
bruh. For real.
Yeah.
You got You got and you know what the best one was?
What's the best?
Which was a cartoon and a movie.
The Rescue Rangers.
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit was a movie though.
But it's a cartoon as well.
But it wasn't like a steady cartoon.
Yeah, it wasn't a regular.
It was a cartoon movie. That's what made it so.
It was a cartoon.
That's what made it so prophetic.
It was a good movie.
But what was the other one that was a cartoon movie? It had Kim Basinger in it, and she was a cartoon, and she was sadistic though, I think. Cool World.
But you see how nobody was able to answer that? Because it don't work all the time. That's why Roger Rabbit was so hot. Nobody could. They tried it a couple times.
Which one was your favorite?
They tried it with the Will Smith movie. Remember the Will Smith movie?
Yeah, not Space. Yeah, Will Smith.
Space Jam was nice.
Yeah, I like Space Jam. The only reason why y'all so silent with that is because Will Smith is black and y'all want to go for him, but you know that was whack.
Which one? What movie was it? I don't know what cartoon he was in.
The movie with the one girl, she got famous off that movie though. What was it? What kind of movie that was, man? It was like a
I have no clue, brother.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, right. You trying to say Okay, well, which out of all the ones you named, which one was your favorite?
Shark Tale.
I don't have a favorite.
You know,
Tails was good too. You know what I love?
No, Thundercats.
Thundercats. I still love SpongeBob.
Do you know they redid Thundercats?
No.
Yes, they did.
I don't like. I wasn't a Thundercat fan.
Come on, bro.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I was a He-Man dude though.
He-Man was gay though.
Stop it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He-Man was.
Hold on. No, you gotta explain. Please explain to us.
Please explain it. You just made me feel some type of way.
Cause I watch He-Man now when they come on, and it's like this dude right here is so gay. What is he doing? He got on straight panties, you know.
But all superheroes wear tights and drawers. And some of the most supposedly masculine men in the world, WWF wrestlers.
Why you say supposedly then?
Because they WWF walk around with drawers on. The reason I say supposedly because it's scripted. That's why I say supposedly some of the toughest men. The actual toughest men are like football players,
I'm not gonna
MMA fighters.
Gay, but He-Man being on the cart, he was. Yeah. But see, watch this though. Y'all gonna laugh at me when I say this. I really liked his sister. Remember his sister? She-Ra, yeah.
She-Ra.
Okay.
I like She-Ra.
She was bad.
She was bad.
You know the sexiest cartoon character there was?
We done went from
the sexiest cartoon character.
I'm y'all gonna laugh.
The sexiest.
I'm gonna tell you who on Family Guy wife.
What's your type?
What's her name?
I don't know.
We really watch cartoons for women, no?
Family Guy wife.
Hey man, some of them be bad, man. They be drawing the hell out of them, man. I got like top 3.
Yo, you got
three cartoons.
Stop. hold on, wait.
Did not say he got a top 3 female cartoons and
you know when you be going on. No, I'm finna come up. You know when you be going on the porn sites and everything else.
No.
But anyway, when you go on the porn sites and everything else, right? They'll show you a cartoon character and they say just push like and you can get, and then they have Martin Simpson up there.
No. On that note, we're going end this. It's just that this is the
single.
No, y'all
see, Jen ain't saying nothing. Jen said, "I know what you talking about, baby."
You a lie.
We got here.
I think we're gonna end this segment on getting to know us, because I think y'all really got a chance to get Kane on. You like hentai, yo. You like that cartoon. What's up?
Serious on real note. Bill Cosby, the case is still going on. He still is no verdict at all, correct?
I have no idea. I haven't done the research on that.
You haven't heard anything? Because what is it? About a month ago, they said going for his next trial and everything else, and so he still couldn't have got caught or not caught and everything else. You know what I hate? You know what I hated about that whole Bill? It's all whack. He just spending money for no reason and everything else, man. What I hated about it is that if you felt like I raped you 37 years ago with the Quaalude, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
37 years ago, and now all of a sudden you say, "Oh, listen, you got to be truthful with you." I just, and another girl will come out, and another girl will come out, another girl will come out.
I don't know about that situation. You know, nobody.
That's what's going on.
But what I'm finna say is, even if it happened 30 years ago, if it happened, and it did happen, she got a right to say it when she feels like it.
I agree with that.
Now I don't know what this situation
is. That it shouldn't be 100 people. It should be 100 females coming out back to back. After what I understand, things like that happen. I understand that, and I'm just this is.
I don't know. I don't know if it happened or not, but you can't get 3 women to agree that the weather's the same outside, and you got 30 something saying he did it.
Right.
Well, it's right. Something to that, man.
I agree. I try to live life in this capacity. People say stuff like you there's certain actors you ain't finna find that perhaps done rape 30 women.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They may have. I don't know if they did, but the way they living, the way they presenting, the way they carrying, it's so. Even if he didn't, he did something wrong.
Somewhere.
In some way, shape, or form, and that's the way I look at it.
All right, think about this right here, and I'm going to touch on what you just said right there, because I understand what your mindset is, but I want to put my mind. Matter of fact, I'm going to touch on that because what you just said is easy. So let me do a difficult thing real quick first. Okay. I don't mean it like that or whatever, but this is my thing right here. I understand if you saying that if everybody said that you make good mashed potatoes, then obviously you had to make mashed potatoes and everything else, right?
Mm-hmm. If enough people say
the way you get successful in the world, mm-hmm. is coming off of one person saying something, correct? Do you agree with that? Or one person saying that you're good? One person saying that this person is good.
No, it's got to be an overall. It's got to be a consensus. Right. It's got to be a consensus that you are good at something.
But it got to be repetitions as well. That's what I'm saying. So if one person is saying that, hey man, he good, then the other person say he goes to see you, he's good. Another person goes to see you know what I mean? It's a trigger effect and everything else. It's the same thing that happens. That's just positive. It's the same thing happening on a negative level.
I understand what you're trying to say. I understand what you're saying.
My mom told me this. Yeah, I'm okay. I used to tell her I didn't do it. Mom, I didn't do it. She said, okay. The next time, Mom, I didn't do it. Then she said, okay. Next time, she said, son, you done been to 3-4 schools. You done had a gang of teachers. Are all of them lying? You're doing something if every teacher has a similar
or the same story about you.
You are the common denominator in every story.
I agree with that. I hear what you're saying. It's going to be some people that's going to come out of the woodworks and try some stuff similar to this Usher thing with the girl and got up there and did the press conference and all that. Yeah. You know, she probably was just trying because they went back and looked at some of her Twitter stuff where she was saying she about to get this money and all that. So it's going to be some people that's going to try to capitalize on other people's misfortune. No doubt. But everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be 30, 40 people to come out.
My thing is, listen, you know how gangs came about and everything else. If somebody had a belief system, you know what? Damn the gangs. I give it to another level because this is going to take too long, right? But how any belief system comes about, even in this company game and everything else, right? Like I know if I say I'm doing the show and I say let me hire Isaac because I know he's gonna be good.
And then he got people also that actually said he was good.
That's vouching as well.
Right.
But I'm vouching at that point. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So the only thing, and it's a money game, man. The only thing it is that in regards to that one person said something. That, I'm not saying that it could not have happened. I'm saying that, and I can't say you allowed that. I can't say that right there because drop a little kid.
I'm trying to follow you.
But what I'm saying is that you put yourself in a position if you heard it from anything else, you put yourself. I don't want you put yourself in a position where it could have been a possibility. If somebody, I have a daughter. My daughter is 15 years old right now, right? Gonna be 16 next year, right? Mm-hmm. And we go back to the R. Kelly news situation and everything else. I want to put my daughter, I want to put myself in a situation.
What you're saying is actually, it's correct, but it's correct on the wrong side. Bill Cosby put himself in a position to be in this mess.
Explain that to me,
not
please.
The girls. Where did it come from? Anyway, you come in here late.
You see what I'm saying?
We're talking about something else. We need to take the contents for your conversation.
I
anyway.
know, I'm sorry.
I'm like, where did this come from? That was on the roster today.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. No, it's like because I said my platform is pretty much open. I throw stuff out there. So
that's why I love Leroy. Because Leroy, even with him being a comedian and everything else, he'll let somebody. He'll let somebody.
No, it's not about me. No, it's not about me.
I just talk too damn much.
That's true, but it's sometimes.
He disagreeing with you.
No, that's it. No, but it's yeah, but it's an open platform. But listen, we got a chance to know everybody. We really got a chance to get a chance to know Kano for the most part. But I want to give a short period or a short amount of time to our BOB, who is Joseph. He's our black-owned business. I typically give them amount of time to explain exactly what you do and everything like that. So you can go ahead and just let the people know out there who's watching how to get in contact with you and such. So give us some details about you.
You can get in contact me on Facebook, Joseph Talbot Jr. Or Harvest Group Institute. That's our Facebook page as well. I own a commercial cleaning company, and I also own a training company. We help people start businesses. We help people pretty much whatever you're trying to make happen, we make it happen. We connect you to it. We've helped people start big. We got a girl right now who she just quit her job. We've been working with her. Now she's making about $45,000 a year on her own, doing her own thing. We got another guy. He's got a job, and now we've been working with him part time, and he makes about $1,000 a month with his own business. And so we really try to help people create the life that they want. We publish books. We help people become speakers if that's what they want to do. My favorite thing is to teach people how to really make money, though. Money is fun to have, and
well, it definitely is.
And so it's a skill set to getting it in the right way, honestly and with character and integrity. But it's definitely a skill, and we try to teach people the skill set to getting money, and to have a good life, man. People live and they don't like their life. They're not happy with their marriage. They're not happy with their kids, and at the end of the day, it's just a matter of the way they're thinking.
Okay.
And so that's what we do: seminars, workshops, classes.
Right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to support everybody that comes on the show, and what's going to happen is that at the end of the video, I plan on posting information about the Harvest Group. The Harvest Group typically hold like monthly seminars where you all can come out. I did about 5-10 minutes of comedy there yesterday, and he had some great speakers that help with your financial advisors there, individuals who have made tons of money in the business, individuals who can help you in different avenues. Like I met a young lady by the name of Dee who she sells currency, like
she trades on
she trades on the foreign.
I know about that.
She teaches people
Japanese
how to do it as well.
Yeah,
and we just partner with her to teach people how to do it. Again, just to change a person's life, man.
Yeah, and she showed me the amount of money that she made. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
The actual foreign exchange or like the stock market here.
I still got some of those right now. I got Chinese. I got
Oh, he actually said he literally bought it and it's in his hand. On the market, you don't actually.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's good money, but it's an iffy type of thing.
It ain't iffy. I saw her make $800.
But it's just like real estate though. It's just like you got up and you got down.
But that's life. You gotta know what to do in the down.
That's true.
And she showed me the $800, and then right after that she showed me that she had lost like $237. But then right around the very next day she made another $490. Yeah, so I mean I was like, okay, well I need to learn that because I can definitely make.
But
some.
See, that's life. Life is up and down. What creates winners, if you will, is the people that in the downtime know how to win anyways.
Right. So I can't. I'm definitely waiting for her to tell me how I can make some money.
And the class will be coming up. We she'll be getting in touch with you guys.
Okay.
The class should be I think 11 o'clock on the 19th.
On the 19th of August.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the first orientation, and then the classes will be 3 times a week because you do need to learn it. It's a skill to learn.
Okay.
But the call is going out this week to everybody.
Okay. Yeah. So I definitely got to learn it.
What was your best Rocky movie? Your number one.
We're not going to jump on. We're not going to jump.
I don't know.
No, it's just.
Can we answer the question?
I guess that's on his heart. But we're probably going to have to save that question for next week if you come next week.
Right. I just want to know.
But what I do want to know is I know y'all see because I try to do something dealing with current events, right? As far as in Virginia, y'all know the Nationalists were up there, and then you had people that were supposed white nationalists. They were like they call them
the neat name for Nazis and
right. And then you had protesters come out and protest of the white nationalists that were out there. So and then violence broke out. And then what I heard a car drove through, killed a person and everything like that. This is in Virginia, in Charlottesville. Yo, and I'm trying to figure out like why are you protesting in Charlottesville? What's in Charlottesville to be protesting?
I've never
on which side? Who?
Oh, for the white nationalists. What was the reason for them protesting to begin with?
Oh, I don't know. I heard they're trying to make it about the statue.
It was about the statue. They're getting ready to take another statue down. General Lee.
Oh, the racist general that was
for the
Confederacy.
Confederacy, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
that's what they say is why they were there protesting. They didn't want them to take the statue down.
Right.
What a nationalist? Is that the ones that say that
white supremacy group?
But is that the one we know what white supremacy is? But you got to compare them to white supremacy. Is that the one that almost want to be there and they just ain't going full fledged?
No, that's the white nationalists are like
they are the white supremacists.
They are. That's like look at it like this. All right, you got Christians, and then when you got Christians underneath, you got Protestants, you got Baptists, you got whoever they are, faithful, holiness, whatever. Under nationalists, you got Ku Klux Klan, you got Nazis, and you got it's just all of them combined into that one.
So that's the soldier boys, pretty much. That's the runners.
Well, no, nationalist is everybody under that umbrella. So if you're a KKK member, if you're a Nazi, you are going to become, or you are part of the white nationalist, white supremacy portion of what they're talking about.
But what I'm trying to, and I know we got to get to the story and everything else, but I want to full understand everything else. Like in regards to like if you just like a gang and everything else, you got the bosses, right? You got the run man, and then you got the shooters and everything else. So would you say KKK and you got Nazis and then the white people I ain't even heard about?
No, I wouldn't call it putting it under the definition of a gang. You're looking at it as an organization.
And all of them are not tied to one another in an organizational fashion.
I study a lot of stuff. I just never heard about them, and I don't understand why I never heard about them. But anyway, go on with your story.
They're a white supremacist organization.
We'll just go with that. So,
yeah, so I just wanted to talk about it. I thought it was kind of foolish. If they was going to protest about a statue, they understand that they already have negative connotations on them anyway, just for them being white nationalists. I mean, there's one guy that Charles Barkley interviewed, and
that's the dude that's been getting around. Yeah.
Right, he's the one that's like the face.
Yeah, he was on another interview white as well. Yeah.
Right, so if you're the face of the white nationalists, trying to give them a better face, but all the while they have negative undertones to them. You can understand that as soon as they try to organize, there's going to be violence there, because you're going to have, well, you got, what is it, the new Black Panther Party, I think, showed up there, and then it was also the Black Lives Matter movement that showed up there, but they never explained to anybody who was the actual person driving the car to kill a person and drive and plow through all of these people.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I don't know.
From what I understand, I think he was part of the white supremacists.
The white supremacists.
Not necessarily the nationalists that was actually doing it. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was actually there to march, but he's supposed to be part of the sect.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy. I just,
if you will.
I think
it's. I was watching some stuff on CNN and Fox this morning because I like to try to get the truth out of the matter. Usually, when you get both sides of a story, you can kind of get the truth in the middle. But they were saying, because the Klan was created right after the Civil War.
Right.
Because once the South lost the Civil War and they lost the slavery, then they wanted another way to intimidate blacks, to let them know that, hey, you still are less than a citizen here. So that's when it was created, to protect themselves or whatever. That was what I also saw was that these statues that we're protesting and to bring down, these statues weren't put up in the 1800s. Like, that statue was put up like after World War I or something like that. They were putting these up, like in the 19th century, in the 20th century. I mean,
this is after the
right. They put this up in the 20th. So they like these statues have been up for like hundreds of years. You know what I mean?
Right.
They just literally they recently technically put this stuff up, and that was another way again to intimidate and to keep down and things of that nature. So for us to go back now and say, okay, based on how our history is, the way this country was built, when you say take America back and things that it has that as they put it now, the dog whistle undertone, because only dogs can hear the whistle, but they all hear it and they know they need to respond. So basically that's kind of like what our president's doing right now. He's giving out these dog whistles by when he came out and went off script, from what I understand today. And when he went off script, he was saying that we all need to do better, or all facets are wrong, or whatever. But he never came out and said the white supremacist or the nationalist or the KKK, because he wants to keep their endorsement. And the leader of the KKK or the nationalists, whoever, came out with a tweet and said, "Thank you, President," this afternoon, this morning, saying, thank you for not putting us out there. However, anyway, he congratulated him for
keeping them
right,
like, so making it seem right, or keeping them, what is it, like, not, and make it seem like they weren't involved, but they really were involved,
or they weren't the only fault is what he was doing. But if you listen to the mayor and and who's the other dude that talked there, it was the mayor and the governor, I believe, and they were adamant, like, dude, we don't want you here, go home, we don't play with that foolishness. And I remember thinking that's what the president should have said, and he didn't.
Well, he's not. He didn't.
So they were very, very clear. We don't want the racism here. They were very clear, and I was like, why didn't the president have that same speech?
It makes you wonder if you're right. Then that kind of means that a lot of the money that he ended up receiving were from the organizations that are on the white nationalist side. But even he said it. So. But enough about orange people. You know what I'm saying?
You know one thing about Leroy?
Did you say orange people?
Yeah, he orange. You know what I'm saying? That's like, we black, but he orange and he orange. Orange people have a different mindset.
His daughter even came out and said she was particular.
Right.
She was very direct about it, but he just wasn't.
Well, I don't trust neither one of them. When you can sit up there and talk to your daughter,
in regards to trust, as opposed to. What type of trust?
Like, fully trust.
I can trust you to you can borrow my car, and you can possibly stay in my house, or you can possibly borrow this dollar bill because I know you get it back.
I want to stay in your house, kiddo.
No, my trust is pertaining to if you go on national television and they say what's the best thing about you and your daughter, and you be like, well, my daughter is so fine that I will have sex with my daughter.
But that's still his problem. That's
right.
Going to be hers. He's a nut.
Right, but the question, but if the apple don't fall too far from the tree, though.
Why would that bother your trust?
Yeah,
why would that bother your trust?
No, because you kind of, if you raised in a household, you're going to learn something. You're going to either learn the right way, or you're going to learn from how they're not doing it the right way.
If Mayweather turned into a crackhead and 3 more years went by, and he said, I want to fight somebody else. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put $50 or whatever that somebody else is trying to bet on Mayweather because I have that trust in him. So that's what I'm saying. What kind of trust? I don't think I don't.
I get what you're saying.
You just bypassed what I said.
No, I
don't know what you're saying. But I get what you said. I get what you said about the daughter and the teaching, so on and so forth. The apple don't fall far from the tree, but you got to look at it from this perspective as well. And I don't, that's her daddy, so she he could be crazy, but that's my daddy. So number one, and we would all kind of feel that way in some respect. And then secondly, I can look at my parents, who I love dearly, and the things that they've done well, or the mistakes that they have made, and I'm similar to them, but nothing like them at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I learned from them what I learned from them, but also I realized that a lot of what I learned from them is not what I want to live my life by. But I still, and I'm not saying she is or isn't. I'm just saying the concept is that I don't know if we should just throw her under the bus because that's her daddy.
Well,
I don't know her personally, but you see what I'm saying?
Right, I can understand that.
You got me around a bunch of preachers. You got Cat-Weeze over there and everything. Everybody preaching.
No, it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that.
It made me rethink my life.
No. You think? Do you? He's crazy, man, ain't he? Yo, we're gonna have to get his own show. You gotta get you really need your own show, man. Honestly,
it's original. It's just gonna cost you a couple.
I understand.
So
I ain't him either. I just said I understand because we don't. What you reaching for?
No, my phone.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. You know, flashbacks is then you reaching. What you reaching for, bro?
Go in my pocket. Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, you don't want Kano to.
Who gonna win me with the McGregor fight?
I don't know.
No, I ain't got my money on either one.
Watching it though.
Are you?
Wait. Let's start this over.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I'm not gonna pay for it.
And McGregor fight. You don't know.
That's what he.
Somebody on Periscope will stream it for us. I usually don't watch stuff like that.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have a fight party. So I just go to somebody's fight.
I agree. I'm with you.
Yes, I'm not about to
go to the bar, eat some chicken wings. It's gonna be
it's gonna be like at the.
Man, let me try to promote that. You didn't get paid yet.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
You didn't get paid. Wait till they pay you, then you can say something. Wait till you get paid.
Southside.
Dick's Wings.
No, the one on
because Rhonda had she got spent.
It's probably gonna be the
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, but it be too thick in there, man. You sit down there, you can't even sit down.
But y'all might not get in there just because it is a Mayweather McGregor.
Right, you got to go early.
You got to go early.
Oh, it was packed when Rhonda got beat down.
I got a homeboy that got he doing something at the house. Y'all want to come through? It's gonna be a lot of comedians and everything else.
Oh well, that's a good reason for me not to be there. Too many comedians.
McGregor getting drugged.
Honestly,
I said McGregor.
So I don't know who I think going in. I'm gonna watch the fight.
You know what? I don't want you with me.
I think Mayweather.
Wherever you gonna go ahead and you go.
See,
if you I
did not. I didn't think of it.
Wherever you gonna go,
I really didn't think I would ever see you again.
On purpose.
So if I'm a type of person to go against the grain. I think Mayweather talked way too much stuff. I really want to see him lose. That's just me.
I don't want to see him lose.
Yeah,
Leroy.
No, you can sit up there and scream at me all you want to.
No, man.
Yeah,
are you serious?
A lot of you not.
I like both the dudes, to be honest with you, because like when Joker talk noise, I like to see cats talk noise. Because I tell people, people are like, oh my God, he arrogant. Oh my God, that Joker's so prideful talking all that noise. I said, but he winning.
Right.
That's true.
It's only a problem when you try to go ahead and you lose. So they both talk noise and they win it.
Wait, it's how he winning. I mean, okay, I can understand that. Mike Tyson.
It don't matter how.
It don't matter how. So you can get technical knockouts. All
that. Let me ask you one question.
Is it in the rules? Yeah. Did you cheat? No. Did you win? Yeah. You good with me?
Let me ask you one question. How much do you follow boxing?
How much? 33.5%.
How much do you follow UFC?
The same.
That's why his answer is invalid. don't go against. You understand what I'm saying?
He gonna have an opinion, though.
Right, he just gonna shut down his opinion.
You can.
Here's my thing, man. The reason
that's my dream.
The reason Mayweather's so polarizing is because of his personal life, man. His personal life, because he was accused and I think convicted of, I'm not sure, of beating one of his wives or ex-wife or something years ago. I'm being honest with you.
So what?
So I ain't never.
She might have said something incorrect.
Yo, but I ain't never. I'm not. Wait. Can I finish this? Wait.
Let me finish my point.
This Joker just said, when you said, I'm gonna keep talking. Hold on. When this dude said, because I'm saying by a lady, when this dude said, I think he got charged or maybe beating his wife. Did any of y'all hear him say maybe she said something she shouldn't have said?
Listen. Every man that has been put in jail or have hit a woman before, just like vice versa, doesn't mean that they are a woman beater or she's a man beater or anything like that.
No, I'm good.
They touch the button. Vice versa. You can't just think about men. This is what I'm saying. This is why I want my men to come back to us, man. Listen.
No, wait. Stop. Wait. Wait. Pause. Okay.
I want you to understand it correctly.
Wait. No. I got. We're gonna. We're gonna bring it down a notch because I want to go ahead and let Oswald get what he was trying to say out. Because you interrupted him.
No, he's right. I just saying. I think he's Mayweather's polarizing because of that personal part of his life, and also when you are a winner and you brag about it and you got a lot of money and you flaunt it and throw it in people's face. I think that rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And thirdly, he's not a very exciting fighter because he's a defensive guy.
I think that might be where
he's more of a defensive guy.
I've heard
that don't take away his greatness, though. Me personally, I don't really care if he win or lose. The only reason I would say I might pull for him is because I want him to retire at 50-0, and because right now the only fighter ever that retired undefeated is Rocky Marciano.
Right.
And to me, that gives other people a pigmentation, something to always fall back on. So I want to be able to have, we got Muhammad Ali, but he wasn't undefeated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if Mayweather can finish undefeated, they can't just say, "Oh, Rocky Marciano, blah blah blah." Well, no, we got Floyd. Floyd did it too. Right. Now what?
Yeah, Floyd, and then I guess the good part would be Floyd did it, and he went to fighting other people and other organizations, and kept going.
And he's his own promoter, so all the money comes to him. Floyd is a very smart man. Now, he might have had some flaws. I don't know what he did in his house behind closed doors. If he's wrong for that, by all means, he should be punished for it. But I don't know.
I'm with you.
But what I'm saying, he's a businessman. So what he did was he cut out Don King, people like that. So he promotes his own fights. Yep. All the money comes to him, and that's why he's getting paid. And a lot of people just don't like.
He was geeked because he had made $1 billion.
Right. And this guy's about to make more money he's ever made, and ever gonna make in UFC.
So then right now, this one fight, even if he loses, he make more money than
he ever made. Than he's ever made and ever gonna make.
So that's what I'm saying. Even this dude is smart for doing what he did.
He ain't stupid.
Talk that noise. Keep talking that noise. He got a fan base like no other, especially because he new to the game of boxing, and he rose to the top fairly quickly in MMA. And again, anybody likes a person who can talk noise win. When you can deliver after you talk noise. Jokers like that, man.
Yeah. If you think about MMA and everything else, right? Like, it's easy to rise to the top. If you beat 3-4 dudes and everything else, you the top dude. You know what I mean? Like, McGregor done got choked out twice, but he's still the top dude. Like in boxing, it takes you. It's jeopardy to be the top dude.
It all depends on the perspective that you have, though. Because listen to what Floyd talks the way you talk about MMA. But if you look at the MMA dudes talking about boxing, like, man, you got rules. What are you talking about? You the deal. You look at these rules you have. Get in the ring with me. And Floyd, trust me, bro. I'm not a fan or not a fan. I could kill. I'm in the middle. I'm indifferent on who I want to win. But I tell you what I know ain't gonna happen. Floyd ain't going to the octagon. I can tell you that.
This is what I'm saying.
He would be
absolutely
murdered in the octagon. Period.
Right.
Blank. He would be murdered, and if he would be murdered by somebody his age. That's an MMA fighter in the octagon.
Yeah.
So you can't even. It's hard to balance them out. So so him coming over to boxing was to guarantee make the most money and leave people less harmed less bruised. Yeah. So all of it is a big money thing.
I boxed for 10 years. I did martial arts for 5 years.
I knew I seen you somewhere.
Man, stop it, man. my thing is,
with a name like Kano, he got to be able to do a karate chop.
Yeah, he already got knives. I seen him in Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody at the thing the other day, because I remember now you were singing to your girl.
Yeah,
but and she was all in, bro.
Hey man,
and I heard a few fellas say,
"Who's that? That's your daughter? You leaving? Yes, your girlfriend."
So my thing is,
I'm trying to help you out right now, bro. You
take a commercial break.
He's singing to folk. Oh no, he's singing too.
Is that your daughter?
That's your daughter you were singing to? Oh, we on TV talking about
this. Is what I'm trying to tell you, man.
I take that back. He was singing to his girl. I promise.
They are not.
Yo!
Now can we get that big timestamp last week or
radio?
Well, dang,
my bad, bro. I was trying to give you props.
I didn't even know this was gonna be a Maury show.
I didn't.
The address ain't. Don't mind
the lie detector, the text. That was a
lie. I told you, don't go off of this man word, because no man would. He saw me walking here with a girl. No man would say that this may be your position or something like that. No man would. I'm not embarrassed because who you saw was my other chick. That's my baby girl right there.
Gotcha.
That's what you saw.
That's your daughter.
I don't. No, that's not. That's baby girl. That's not
okay.
My daughter.
Listen, right on that note, I want to talk about why white people getting microchipped in Wisconsin. Because the way things is going down today, we got 15 more minutes. Let's go ahead and run this about white folks.
White people are what?
Getting microchipped in Wisconsin. See,
that is insane.
Did you see it?
I read that it was voluntary.
Yeah, it's voluntary.
Who
was volunteering for this? I don't trust it.
They tracking you on your cell phone if you download the Facebook app. Yeah. You can't tell me they ain't tracking you. They know it.
I think
they getting the chips now.
David Emanuel spoke on that.
And they get shot.
And they skin, baby.
Yeah, it's going underneath their skin.
Voluntary.
So they can clock in and out at work and keep track. Man, please.
No.
Right, but I was telling.
And they don't take it out once you leave.
So you guys, I'm just thinking, to get it.
I think forever unless you go to another doctor and take it out. On your own dime.
The thing that bothers me about it is, do the plus size people had to get a bigger chip because they keep trying to swipe their hair and it ain't working. They're like, why ain't this thing working?
You gotta mess around and push it up there. Yeah, man, I gotta squeeze it like this, man. My chip, it ain't reading my chip.
Plus size people, they got a whole VCR in their arm.
Yeah, because you're in the middle. Yeah.
You got a garage door open in your arm so you can come to work and clock in.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yo, that's
my bad.
Me and my wife was having that conversation about the fact that it's like end times. Like I was reading up on a guy who said that they eventually want to get everybody chipped, and they want to get rid of actual paper money, so everything is going to be credits. So what's going to happen is that if you go against what they're talking about, they can shut your credits off, which will stop you from buying food, stop you from getting access to your whatever it is that you got access to, and try to control the population through that. Just through the chip. If they can do that, they can do all of that through your smartphone. They can track it.
It's all. I mean, it's all getting there.
It's already there. It ain't getting there.
I'm talking about where the whole mark of the beast thing.
Yeah.
People, I don't even spend my time trying to figure out when it's going to be and how it's going to go down. The reality is, by that time, Jesus is going to be back, and I'm going to holler at you.
And don't owe nobody. If you owe somebody, if you owe somebody, you got a chip in you.
They can find it.
They'll tighten your damn veins up like hell.
I don't know if a chip will tighten up your veins, bro.
Give my $50, dog.
Right, that's some Total Recall type of mess right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, yeah, and
I remember they was like if you don't get it in you though, it was something that's supposed to be coming up. If you don't get it in you, you're supposed to. I think it's a fine or you go to jail, something like that. I didn't do a lot of times, so I was like, well.
How old are you? You have a lot of life stories.
I know. I don't know why, Jen. And I don't know my truthful.
35, Kano, 35.
Why you gotta be like that, bro?
30?
Why I can't be 26? Why I can't be that?
Are you 26?
I'm 33.
So I was close.
All that.
But yeah, I see that it's voluntary now, but I'm wondering, is it going to get to a point where they're going to start making them do it?
It's not going to be legally mandatory, but it's going to be mandatory for companies. You know how companies can say you have to be on direct deposit?
Right.
They force you. That's our policy. You have to be under. So the company's going to eventually. You have to get this chip if you want to work here.
Right, but then what will happen then is that they'll kind of make it legislation to where, okay, well, corporations, because corporations already kind of run everything. Listen, if they can get everybody who's working, who's making money through us, we can kind of control them. And okay, well, this chip goes in to get in, but you can also go through Bank of America now since they updated, and you can start getting your checks and stuff hit right there automatically. You have access to it right there in your thumb.
Yeah,
and go
bloop,
bloop bloop. You
I think
you sound like you vouching for it, Leroy.
No, I don't want it. You ain't putting nothing under my skin, nothing like that.
What if they say you? What if they said that? Hey man, you can't continue working here, man.
I quit.
I'm holler at you.
Yeah, I holler.
I quit for less.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
right, for real.
Exactly. So
you've been in the military before, Oscar. You got a chip in you.
No,
and
I've been in the military too.
We didn't even have that technology when I was still in.
But I'm saying
I've been out 12 years already now.
But I'm saying you can't get rid of the military in your mind, right?
Well, it ain't about the military mindset, man. It's about structure.
Yeah. Can you get rid of it? Yes or no?
No, you still got your same mind. You just look at stuff.
So that's a yes, right?
Because I was in the 80s.
Right. I was too. It opens your mind. It just you can think of things differently.
I think it should be something called a physical chip and a mental chip. If you and I always wanted to be in the military. You don't get me wrong. I always wanted to be in the military, but I had too many felonies. And then when they try to wave one, and then I had tattoos on my hand, they waved that, and then the other felony come in. So everything.
Too many felonies.
So this is what I'm saying. Though.
So you didn't qualify. That's what you're saying.
No. They took me down to.
Oh man, you're taking my hand like. I got lightheaded
3 times.
Yeah, I was a recruiter, so I know.
You know about it.
I know all about all that.
Sure. No, I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Marine Corps, and they was talking about then. This was back in 98 to 2002. Putting not brands, but what do you call it? Like barcodes. Yeah. They was talking about barcodes back then, just to make sure, because they was trying to get rid of dog tags. They were like, well, we can kind of control them. Well, not control, but identify who a Marine is that might have been killed in war if they had a barcode on them. But then it was like, okay, but what if he hit an IED and blow up everything?
Right, blow up.
Right, so
they like blow up 2 or 3 people.
Right,
the dog tag can still be there.
Right, the dog tag can still be there. So like, no, that's what eliminated the whole thing. So.
Yeah, the only thing that we all kind of mass was getting was the anthrax shots.
Yeah.
The anthrax got heavy before you went overseas.
You been in the military too?
Before you went overseas, you had to get the anthrax shots. But it was like 2 or 3 series that you had to get.
And now they
I only got one, so I didn't even get all of mine done. You know what I'm saying? So my eyes started blinking.
When did you
I was in the Navy.
When did you get out?
05.
Oh, recently.
Right. From 90 to 05.
I got out 97.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all might have been around each other, didn't even know it.
I know they probably
97. 97. I was in San Diego.
I was in Italy.
So there you go.
So he was over there with them Italians.
In Sicily.
Yeah, Sicily. I can't speak that Guala.
You know how when you get a flu shot, right?
It's no Guala. I don't speak that Guala.
Because you know old people usually say this right here. So when you get a flu shot, do you get shot with the actual, not the actual virus, but the actual virus and everything else that's supposed to right?
Yeah.
So to the anthrax.
No, you don't get shot with.
No,
anthrax.
You don't get shot with actual anthrax.
I'm trying to figure out if I need. I
knew that's where you was going. I knew exactly.
In this whole interview,
yeah. No. Again, that was 12 years.
I've been saying this.
It might be something to that though, because my hair started thinning. You know what I'm saying? I had an afro 12 years ago. Now it's not there. So.
Well, listen,
we still ain't get to the point about the
why we didn't get to the point?
Because Oscar started.
Nah, bro. It's been you all day right now. But I don't know. I'm gonna shut up. I know. I'm gonna keep the cameras rolling once the cameras stop.
About 17 minutes.
I'm gonna pull this off and put this right here. This is right here. This will be funny. I'm gonna watch this again and again.
Yeah, he gonna have more women followers at his show. That's for sure. Because they gonna be there just to hit you upside your head. What exactly do I need to say for you to hit me?
Them 10 about those like them 10.
Yo, and I know we got about like 10 more minutes. I know 2 of the comedians they got another thing that's going to be going on right after this. I want them to talk about that.
Go ahead.
But last thing I want to talk about is I seen this video that went out. It's an older video from last year, but I didn't know anything about it until now, where a white police officer, was raping a teenager in the cell.
Yeah, I saw that.
Have you heard about it?
I saw.
Is this like
somebody inboxed it to me?
Yo, and my thing is, they was talking about it was in South. I tried to do some research on it. They said it was in South Africa. So I looked up the police officers and the COs in South Africa, but it doesn't look like a South African uniform that he's wearing. One, most of the police officers in South Africa were African American descent, and then the jail cell that they were in looked more modern and American with numbers on the inside of the holding cells. So I'm thinking, okay, this has to be here. My question is why hasn't, if this has surfaced, what happened to that whole scenario?
Did you see the video?
I saw the video. I couldn't watch it all.
I didn't watch it all the way through.
Was it an actual rape or?
Yo, the video.
Africa. No.
The video. No, they say it's Africa. I don't believe it's. I believe it's here. But at the end of the day, it's an officer raping. It's a white officer raping a black
literally
teenager.
raping.
Yeah, had her, put her in handcuffs and everything. And and
I don't have no comment.
None at all.
I'm done. Shit. If you ever wanted to shut me up, you done it.
Oh well,
you just
we should it. Okay, but maybe I should have started with that. Right? Golly, but what's y'all thoughts on that? Y'all ain't got nothing.
It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, bro.
Yo, I mean, it's like, but it's like
I don't understand why it's not a bigger deal. I don't know why the media,
or hasn't even focused on it
at all.
Right? None. Why they tried to sweep this on the rug? Because that's the first time I heard of it. Was when you said it. I hadn't heard of it.
Yeah,
someone had inboxed it to me. They kept saying you got to make this go viral. But you
why would they inbox that to you?
They did
because I don't know. Maybe they think I have a platform. I can speak on it, but I like to speak intelligently on stuff. And so if I don't know
this is the thing too. Would you agree to this right here? Would you agree to you only as strong as the people that?
First of all, I'm not strong at all. I'm not strong.
Would you agree?
This cat did not say strong at all.
Media, man. This is what I do. I
joke because of them scripts you eat.
I tell jokes, man. This is what I do. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you agree that you're only as strong? I don't know how to say that shit. Oh man!
Yo, this is almost as funny as when he was messing with Joe at the show. Yo, when he went in on Joe, oh my goodness!
Man. Oh, that was. I had to get Joe, man. Joe.
Hey man, that Usher. I told you that over social media.
Oh, but ask Fizz a question. I want to hear the question.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Don't.
I lost that. Why would you bring that? No, whatever I say right now, he's gonna make a joke out of it.
No, man. We back to we being serious. Go ahead.
Huh?
Well, no, not actuality. Not actual. We're gonna
he done won that round.
Roll it up. What I want to do is I had a good time today. It was kind of funny. Kano kind of blew us away with his energy.
I'm sorry.
We'll have to talk about that later.
I just want Oz to start putting deodorant underneath his tight shirts.
Under his tight shirts. Extra medium joints.
And stop putting the one that leaked through. Get that clear.
You about to have a rank session?
No, ain't gonna be no rank.
You ain't gonna rank,
man.
No, he hit me 3 times.
It's not the size of the shirt.
All the time, right?
It's not the size of the shirt. Anybody can put on a tight shirt. They still not gonna look like I look. So it's not about the size of the shirt. So
I can't. I don't stand next to him too long. That's for sure. But my body don't look nothing like his body. His pecs is like out there. Right?
Osric is the most in shape, out of shape dude I know.
In shape, out of shape. That make a lot of sense now.
But listen, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna end it on a positive note. Y'all got some things going on, so I want y'all to go ahead and have the last. What y'all got going on this evening?
You go ahead, ladies first.
No, you got it, boss.
No, I was about to just pull up
the flyer.
Mind your business. Yeah, the flyer.
It's not something we're doing, but we just want to support.
Yeah, we're going to support More Real Than Funny tonight at Captain Mellows. Yes. It's at Captain Mellows, 9726 Touchton Road. Kano, can I get this out? Captain Mellows, 9726 Touchton Road, 32216. My homeboy Taz Brook hosting it. Antoine Murphy. Yep, Dollar Bill, a.k.a. Dollar Bill. Spunky Robinson coming in from Miami. My boy Antoine Murphy all the way from Franklin, Virginia.
Yes.
And he also worked with me down at the Comedy Club. all new comedy club on Beach Boulevard. I don't know how long it's gonna be all new, because it's been there about 3 years. I don't know how long you can claim it being new. But my man Dean Roberts, he down there running that black-owned business. Please get out there and support it. I am no longer at the Comedy Zone. I am at the Comedy Club on Beach Boulevard. Come on out there. It's a lot of room. It's nice. It's beautiful. Funny people out there. Funny people come through. And I will be wearing a tight shirt, ladies. But bring your husbands and boyfriends anyway.
You said I got a closet full of tight shirts.
Yeah. And I've been there. I've done some comedy there at the Comedy Club Zone, Comedy Club of Jacks, where Dean is at, and actually won the comedy competition the first time he was giving out money. So yeah, you was there. You was like, yeah. So I vouch for that. It's a cool club, clean club, black owned business. You know, I'm all in support of that. So y'all go out there and y'all visit him, and also go out there and check out Tez and what he got going on too.
Yep.
And make sure y'all support, because the comedy scene in Jacksonville got to blow up, and we all trying to get there. What you got going on? What you got going on? Nothing.
It's my hoop.
Joseph ain't got nothing.
I'm chilling.
Yo, Joseph.
Give me a call.
Joseph chilling.
Come to the Facebook page.
About to fix my DVD for me.
What's the Facebook page again?
Harvest Group Institute. Harvest Group Institute. And it don't matter what you're trying to do, we can help you do it. We know a lot of people. We're tied into the community in a lot of ways. We help people get there. I mean, we shot Leroy's first.
They got my DVD and my CD.
Yeah, we shot Leroy's DVD and CD. His first comedy special, 30 minutes long. It was the first one we did. So anything that you're trying to do, literally, we can help make it happen.
Right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have him go over my DVD and refurbish it. Because I'm not totally happy with how it came out. The comedy portion is great. I mean, just the presentation of it. I'm not happy about, but yeah, the video itself is good. You know, I just want completely pleased.
You should do a whole. We should shoot a 30-minute segment of him doing comedy with no shirt on.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to come to that.
Ladies' night.
Man, you my bro and everything.
Be late nights and the other nights too. The other ones they can join in. I don't care. I take y'all money, man.
You're so stupid.
Hey, you come to my show just to see me, I take your money. You know, I'm not gonna get with you like that. I'm not gonna get with you in that capacity, but I will make you laugh like I make everybody else laugh. Trust and believe that. I love all people. God, don't make no mistakes.
No problem. And Kano, you got anything going on?
Man, I just came over here just to play around, man. That's all I came for, man. Just to get on y'all nerves. I think that,
mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's all I came for. I got. Well, we already talked. I just said
you could
the Sunday of the last.
Let him be a definite spot on this one.
I got a.
That would be real interesting.
You know, me and Leroy have a wonderful relationship right now.
I believe it.
I believe he'll let me be on this show all the time. Leroy will say, "You know what, Kano, our friendship is over." I would get on Leroy's nerves. I'm short though. I practice this. I'm
somebody just said, "Job well done, Kano." Shout out to Serena.
No, I don't think.
I gotta talk about what I got coming up. But go ahead.
You a comedian as well?
Who?
You?
I hope so.
Huh? I don't know. Hey, listen, right? My mind probably went somewhere else, because when I was over there,
right?
Job well done. Okay. Yeah, we got okay. Yeah.
Like he said, you can't hear the mess up stuff or whatever. She was saying, "Job well done." You did that. Is what she said. She agreed with you.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
I don't know. You might want to end it on a good note. So I don't know what's going to happen after the show.
Because I'm going to do the same thing. Let's do this. Let's look at all the comments and everything else from the audience and everything else. And if they say, Kano, we might not want you to be back.
Well, I can put up a
ask them.
It wouldn't hurt my.
What do you call it? Like
they
can rate.
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
They can rate.
I must figure out how to put on a rating list, and if y'all like Kano, then I'll see about setting up where he stay on permanently, or we'll just get him at least a couple weeks spot. And then we'll see how it go. If they like you on there, then we'll keep you on. And then if they don't like you on there, Kano, bro, well then don't take it wrong. But you're gonna have to hide him a nush, bro.
I'm gonna just have to
hide him a nush.
I had fun, man. This is nice, brother.
This was good.
Nice.
This was good.
Yeah, but this is 7:30.
This was good radio right here.
Yeah, y'all come on out to what is it, Captain? What now?
Mellows.
Captain Mellows, man, right now. As a matter of fact, we headed there at 7:30.
That's indeed.
And the show kicking off at 8 o'clock. Go on out there so we can support Dollar Bill.
That's right. And listen, y'all, I appreciate you all for watching. The show will be uploaded on YouTube. Let them know. Like, comment, share. I appreciate y'all for watching, and thank y'all. I never know how to end it, but bye.
Yeah, buddy. Deuces.
He's at.
Yeah.
My man.
I said bye.